Welcome back, everyone. So the last time we attacked Sector 55, but we weren't able to capture it. There was the problem that we would have had to swim to this island, because there were some enemies left in the sector, and presumably they were on this island. But since we don't have the knife with us, and I really don't want to take the risk at this point that one of our guys would drown while trying to swim over this water. So that's why we decided to retreat from the sector. But the mission wasn't entirely a failure, because we were able to get some pretty nice loot. We got our first real rifle, and also we were able to get some rifle bullets and these M16 bullets. So, what I was thinking that we could do next, we still have half of the day left, so I was thinking that we could actually try to attack this sector 45. And this is primarily because during the next day we probably try to attack this sector 55 again, and after that we will proceed forward to this sector 54. And when we do so, we will actually need to hire 8 more guards, because we have to guard both sectors 54 and 55. And if we are able to capture this sector 45 today, then we actually wouldn't need to have any guards in sector 55, because then the 55 sector would not be connected to any enemy sectors. So that way we actually wouldn't have to hire any more guards to be able to have all our sectors secure. So that is my logic for attacking this sector 45, and I think that our guys are still in pretty good shape. I mean, Ivan has taken some damage, but he should still be able to perform well enough to attack this one sector. So I don't think that we have anything here that we would need to take with us. There is still this door that we could potentially blow up with a grenade, but I really think that the grenades are so valuable at this point that I'm not willing to do that. So let's just start proceeding toward this sector 45. Yeah, maybe we can across the river from here. I don't think that there are any snakes here.
Done? Me? Okay. Done? Хорошо.
It's very, very shallow water, so it shouldn't be a problem. So, yeah, what we can tell about this sector at this point is that there aren't too many trees there, and it is some kind of point in which these these two rivers meet, and they start like going down toward the ocean. So maybe there could be some kind of meeting point here, especially if Santino's troops are using boats or like canoes to move alongside this river. So potentially this could be very, very well guarded sector, but of course we don't know it at this point. So maybe the best point to attack this sector would be on the either edge of the sector. So maybe we can go to the upper side of the sector, and we can attack this sector from there. Okay, so I will just attack the sector and move to this sector 45, and let's see what is waiting for us there. Interesting. So there's actually 2 buildings here, and immediately I'm regretting that I didn't go to this sector from the lower part of the sector, because there would have been a lot of bushes that would have given us a lot of cover. So maybe actually at this point I think that it might even be worth it to just go back to the previous sector and then re-enter this sector from this lower part. I know that it's a waste of time, but we still have quite a lot of time, and we don't really have anything else to do during this day, because I don't think that we are going to attack any other sectors after this one. So yeah, I'm just going to go back. It takes half hour of
Okay.
and
Okay.
we will re-enter this sector from the lower part of this sector.
Okay.
So you guys can just go over the river. Yeah, very nice. And we can just maybe enter the sector here.
Okay.
Okay. So I will go to this sector and let's see what awaits us there. Yeah. Now we have a pretty good cover here. We have a lot of bushes, and we can start proceeding forward. So who's can maybe go here?
Okay.
And Ivan can maybe go.
Хорошо.
This very strange. Somebody make bridges here. These bridges new.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely Santino's troops have been making some kind of improvements to this area, and they probably maybe the buildings have been there before, but at least the bridges have been built recently. So this is definitely an important sector for Santino's troops. So I am actually waiting. I'm predicting that there's going to be heavy resistance here. So I'm wondering if I should actually start using this rifle. Give it to Ivan, and Ivan could use this rifle. Well, at least I think that Hamos can give some of the Beretta ammunition to Ivan. Yeah, maybe he can give all of them. Like so. Yeah, let's do like this. And let's wait for one turn.
Me?
And now we can start proceeding forward.
Okay.
So Amos will first of all check that there aren't any enemies below this building here. And Ivan can maybe go like here.
Хорошо.
He will check the upper side of the building.
Хорошо.
Me?
So let's think about the strategy here. Maybe first of all we can take care of the lower part of this sector. So I think that this house is our first target. We don't have any lockpicks or any keys or anything, so if both of the doors are locked, then we basically just we can't go inside of these buildings. So at that point we can either use the grenade or just try to peek through the windows to be able to shoot the enemies, but let's see how it's going to go. First of all, we can start moving toward these doors and see if they're going to be open.
Okay.
Yeah, I can also start moving this way.
Хорошо.
Me?
Amos can maybe already go here.
Okay.
And Ivan can go maybe already go here.
Хорошо.
And he can listen with his extended ear, like if he hears some movement inside. Wow, there's really a lot of enemy movement, but he didn't hear. Ivan didn't hear any movement from inside, so maybe he can
Хорошо.
go here and try to open the door. No. Yeah, so it is locked.
Me?
So maybe Amos can go like
Okay.
here. And he can try look inside through this window.
Да?
And I
Хорошо,
can go here,
хорошо.
so we can try to see if we can spot some enemies through the window.
Хорошо, хорошо.
В меня стреляют.
So the enemies weren't moving, but there still was some enemy.
Черт. Черт.
Да?
Holy shit. And he had some very, very potent weapon. Oh shit.
Me?
Да?
I wasn't expecting the enemy to be able to actually damage Ivan. So this is going to be tough.
Хорошо, хорошо.
It's going to be very, very tough. Amos can maybe stay there and try to interrupt. Northwest. Yeah, so it's it's actually coming from like maybe next to this wall, next to this building. So north. So there's a lot of movement. Ivan got injured. At this point he has 57 points of health. Yeah, of course, I knew that it's going to be dangerous to go next to this, like directly in front of this window, but since I had 2 turns to listen next to this wall, and I didn't hear any enemy movement from the room, so I was thinking that it's going to be safe to go next to this window. So sometimes it's like this, that the enemies just there waiting for you to come there and they interrupt. So we heard some movement here. It could be inside of this house. Aha, there's also a door here. Door here and door here, okay. Interesting. But there's at least... We heard at least 2 enemies. This enemy here and another enemy maybe here. So
Хорошо,
I
хорошо.
can maybe go here and we can wait one more turn in these positions and see if we can spot some enemies. Northwest.
Да?
Yeah, so there's the enemy. Ivan could go here, and he could take 2 shots. This guy is healthy. I think that he needs to take at least 1 shot, because otherwise this guy's going to shoot Hamos.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So Ivan can go here. And if he takes 1 shot and comes back here, I think that he will be safe. So he can take 1 shot. Nice.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So I will come here. Northwest.
Черт.
There's another guy. Northwest. Holy shit. Now we're in trouble. So there's 3 guys here. We could just blindly throw the grenade there. Because I think that there's at least 2 enemies here that we would be able to hit. Like that. Yeah, I'm really scared of this door or this window. So I really won't want to put Hamos here because then the enemy would be able to shoot him.
Да?
So I guess Ivan could go here and he could take another shot.
Me?
Or Hamos could maybe come like here and give Ivan this grenade, and then just Ivan could throw the grenade here. And then they would both be behind this bush. Or Hamos could go here. Or he could go here, but this is not a very good spot, I don't think. Or Hamos could just stay here and give the grenade to Ivan. From there. Yeah, maybe I can try if... Yeah. So Hamos can't keep it from here. There's 2 squares that separate Ivan from Hamos, and that is apparently too much. So I need to move at least here. Yeah, so... or Hamos could just throw the grenade himself. But at this point, we really don't have any other choice. We could just, of course, try to shoot these guys, but there's so many of them. So I think that the grenade is the best option. Or we could try to run away at this point, because we can actually get surrounded here. If some enemies come from this way, this direction, then we are going to get surrounded, and at that point I think our only chance is to just try to flee the sector, try to go down from this sector, and that way we can flee. So actually we are in a pretty good position here, because I think that we can just immediately travel to this other sector if we want. We can just travel south. So this is a pretty good spot.
Me?
So even though there are a lot of enemies, I'm not feeling too uncomfortable at this point. So Amos could come here. Maybe Ivan could go here and he could take a shot. Or he could go here. But this is very, very dangerous. So put Ivan here. He will be able to take 2 shots, I think.
Me?
I'm really wondering whether I should use the grenade or not. Because one of the enemies could still be inside this building, and there's just 2 enemies here. So we could maybe just try to shoot them. So if Ivan goes here, then he can take 2 shots, and then Hamos could maybe come here. It is dangerous, but it would save us the grenade. The grenades are very, very valuable. So let's try that.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Ivan will come here, he will take 2 shots. Nice.
Me?
Хорошо.
Okay, we were able to kill that enemy.
Okay.
Ramos will come here, and he will leave time for interrupt. Trying to interrupt the enemies.
Here. Me? Here.
Okay, so there's another enemy. Yeah. Okay, definitely Ramos. At this point I think that he has to use the grenade, because this guy still has time, so he will be able to shoot Ivan. And there's 2 enemies that we know we're going to hit with the grenade, so now Ramos, now I think that it's the right time to use the grenade. Wow. That was nice. And now we will be able to take care of these guys, I think.
Me?
Ramos can just come here and he will be able to shoot either one of these guys. Ivan can first shoot this guy. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Ramos can come here and he can take 1 shot. Let's hope to God that this guy won't be able to shoot. Oh shit. Yeah, this is not looking good. I mean, Ivan has taken a lot of damage. 48.
Me?
Yeah, okay, Ivan can try to take care of this critical guy. And we have to leave maybe some time for him to be able to go here. So he will take 1 shot with 5. Nice.
Me?
Хорошо.
Oh, M16 ammo, so many M16 ammo, but... Oh, what is this? A compound. Okay. Still no M16 though. And this guy's poor, so Hamos can take a couple of shots. Wow. Very nice shot.
Not bad.
Okay. We have an infinite supply of M16 ammo once we get the M16, but we didn't get it yet, so...
Хорошо, хорошо.
Okay, but... Okay, let's leave some interrupt time for Hamos. I'm really wondering, should we just leave this sector right now, because this enemy resistance is really significant in this sector also. So I'm not sure if we can actually handle this this amount of enemies, and Ivan has lost a lot of stamina, and his armor has suffered very badly. So.
Me?
Okay.
Well, let's check if we can spot some more enemies.
Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Me?
Okay.
We can at least gather some of the items that the enemies dropped.
Хорошо, хорошо.
But other than that, I don't think that we can continue forward in this sector. I mean, it's just too risky at this point. I mean, Ivan has gotten so much damaged already. Yeah, so Hamos will just pick up some of the items.
Okay.
A tube?
Maybe this one he can take next turn.
Да? Хорошо, хорошо.
Это жара меня убил.
Okay, he's running out of stamina. So he will just stay there. And now he also started to bleed. I wonder if he will be able to stay. If he will be able to stay alive like through the rest of the day, because there's still quite many hours left. So let's hope that he won't die. Okay.
Okay.
3.
And now we have a lot of M16 bullets. And there's even 2 more. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
take them.
2 clip.
Yeah.
Да?
Me see rotten man.
So there's one more enemy. But at this point I think that we need to run away. I mean, I was already bleeding and he has run out of stamina, so at this point we just cannot fight anymore.
Okay.
Let's see if we can travel south from here. Yeah. And basically then we just
Да?
travel again to this our own sector.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So this battle wasn't perhaps a very good idea after all.
Okay.
We really had this problem that we didn't have anyone who can pick who knows this lockpicking skill, or didn't have any lockpicks, so we can't open the doors. And also these 2 guys, I mean, they cannot take on so many enemies at the time. So
Okay.
this was a failure, I think.
Да?
This day was, or
Хорошо,
this
хорошо.
this attack was a failure, but we just had to deal with that. And we were able to do some.
Okay.
Me see rotten man.
Wow, it's very interesting.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that there was a grenade, yeah. Because I was thinking that if there has been reinforcements coming to this sector, then maybe
Да?
maybe they could have taken some of
Хорошо,
these
хорошо.
items that I left here, but fortunately they're still in the ground. So yeah, we will take care of this enemy, and after that, maybe this is even like the last enemy in the sector. I mean, that would be really fantastic. I mean, then we would, after all, be able to capture this sector. I mean, that would be just fantastic.
Okay.
So Amos can maybe stay here.
Да?
Ivan is very heavily injured and he doesn't have too many action points, so maybe he can rest here for 1 turn.
Me?
Because can they stay
Huh?
here?
Me?
And he can try to interrupt. Was Hamos experience level 2? No, he's still experience level
Ah.
1, which is kind of
Хорошо,
surprising
хорошо.
because he has been with us for a very long time. Okay, Ivan can stay here.
Me?
Almost.
Ah.
Yeah, let's wait one more time.
Me?
Okay, Hamos can maybe go here.
Okay.
Me see rotten man.
Okay,
Okay.
Hamos goes here, and he can kneel down. And Ivan can go here,
Хорошо, хорошо.
and he will kneel down as well. Now he can go here
Хорошо, хорошо.
and kneel down.
Me?
Hamos can wait here for one more turn. Okay,
Okay. Bad.
okay, now he spotted the enemy. And I think that if he goes here, he will have a direct line of fire. And he can shoot with maybe like at least 8 points. So yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
How many points does he need to get back here? He needs 3 points. So he can in fact shoot with 9. So let's do that.
Me?
Oh shit, this is actually bad. Very, very bad. Because now Hamos lost all the action points that he had because this guy interrupted and shot him. So Ivan should come and try to wound this guy at least a little bit. So that Hamos doesn't get shot too badly.
Хорошо, хорошо.
Okay, so Ivan comes here. He has pretty direct line of fire. Of course he could also go here, but this is not very good cover. So I think that he needs to get back here. He needs 3 points for that. So he can take maybe at least 2 shots. Wow. Very nice. He could actually take even 3 shots. So let's take at least one more shot. Okay. So the guy is critical. And Ivan has the better armor. Almost has just 50%. Ivan has 73%. So it's more likely that Ivan wouldn't be heavily injured in case this guy wants to keep on shooting if we aren't able to take him out. So at this point I think that it's our best bet to just try to shoot one more time. So let's do that. Okay, let's see what this guy does. Fortunately he wanted to try to get into some kind of cover. So I think that Hamos needs to get here. So he can maybe first go here. Well, he won't be able to take a shot, so he can just
Okay.
go here. And he can just kneel down.
Ah.
Ivan has only 10 action points. Actually, it's not impossible that he wouldn't be able to even hit the enemy from here, so I think that maybe he could try. And actually I think that this is not perfect cover, this spot either. But yeah, I think that he can try to take maybe 2 shots. And one more shot. Pretty good. But
Хорошо, хорошо.
yeah, he can go here. It should be pretty good cover. Oh my god, this guy has some amazing weapon. I mean, he's critical and he's still able to take 4 shots. So it is pretty devastating.
Me?
Hamos, maybe he could go here. Here there would be like a couple of bushes in the way and also this tree, so it's not amazing spot to try to shoot this guy, but from here, where Hamos is now, I mean, he won't be able to shoot this guy, so
Huh?
I could maybe go here. It would be very good cover. But, or he could try to shoot from here also. There's a couple of bushes in the way, but it's still pretty good. And he could maybe go here. It's 3 points, so he can take a shot with 7. So he can take first shot with 4. Let's try that. And then with 3. Oh, wasn't able to hit.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So we go there. There's a million bushes in the way, so I don't think this guy will be able to hit him. And Hamos, if he goes here, the enemy has pretty good line of fire to him, so maybe it's a better idea to just wait and see if the enemy comes forward, and then Hamos can try to interrupt. Yeah, so the enemy is bleeding. If Hamos comes here, he has pretty good line of fire. So let's try that. Comes here, and he can take 1 shot. Nice.
Not bad.
And these are M14 ammo. Unfortunately, he didn't leave an M14 rifle. And he still wasn't the last enemy.
Huh?
So, but yeah, we were able to
Хорошо, хорошо.
accomplish just at least a little bit more
Okay.
in this sector also. And now I don't think that there should be many enemies left. Maybe just the 1 more enemy left.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So, yeah. I mean, these 2 guys have been able to accomplish a lot during this day. I mean, they haven't been able to capture any sectors, but they have killed plenty of enemies together.
Хорошо, хорошо.
So we're just going to leave the sector.
Okay.
And after that, I think that we're going to end the day. I mean, we don't have anything else that we can do at this point.
Хорошо, хорошо. Okay.
So most can just go there, and next turn we can travel to this friendly sector. Yeah. So somebody might call all this a waste of time, but I still think that we accomplished a lot during this this video also. I mean, we killed a bunch of enemies, so that is a very good thing indeed. So I will save the video. I will save the game here, and I will end the video, and we will see in the next video. But until then,